The Toronto Blue Jays are at a big turning point right now. We're just over 50 games into the season and the Blue Jays are in last place in their division. They have regularly been getting handled by their division rivals and just frankly haven't looked like a competitive ball team. News just surfaced that the Toronto Blue Jays held a players-only meeting after the loss in Tampa Bay, and based on what was discussed and revealed in that meeting, every single one of those players knows that the next month of baseball will not only have implications on this season, but might impact the Toronto Blue Jays' future for years to come. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be discussing that Toronto Blue Jays meeting and also looking at how this team right now is at a massive turning point. Before we do, I encourage you guys to comment down below. What do you think the biggest reason for the Toronto Blue Jays' slow start has been up until this point? All right, folks, let's get into the video. Let me paint you a picture. Over the next 40 games, the Blue Jays kick butt. They skyrocket in the division and make their way into a wild card spot. Now, when the trade deadline rolls around, the Toronto Blue Jays, they're on the phone, they're making calls, they're addressing the holes that they have in their team right now and bringing in quality players. Then, with their improved team, they go on, make playoffs, and hopefully have a deep run. That's option one, and I think a lot of Blue Jays fans would love it if that becomes reality. Option two isn't so favorable. The next 40 games go by, and the Blue Jays spend most of that time getting outmatched. The losses pile up, and come trade deadline, they're in last place. Now, instead of bringing in outside talent, it makes more sense to send talent away. Matt Chapman on a one-year deal, he could go. Kevin Kiermaier on a one-year deal, he could be gone too. Even Whit Merrifield would be a pretty good trade candidate, and that's just to name a few. At this point, if they're selling off guys, John Schneider's job security is probably looking pretty bleak, and I wouldn't be shocked if we saw him go out the door too. Then we go on to finish the season as one of the AL East bottom feeders and walk into free agency next year having no identity and wondering what's next. Spoiler alert, I don't like option two, and I don't think that the Toronto Blue Jays do either.
Whoa, time for your daily Betway breather. A quick reminder that the best place to bet is on Betway. Must be 19 years of age or older to play in collaboration with iGaming Ontario. Please bet responsibly. Now, back to the content.
After the players meeting, John Schneider came out and said, in talking to the guys and hearing them, it's got to happen tomorrow. Yes, it's a tough division. Yes, the Rays are a good team. We're still a good team too. So little things today. You out-hit the opponent again. You don't control the running game. You're careless with the baseball. Can't happen. Starting tomorrow, it's a new series and hopefully those things are taken care of. Starting tomorrow, as in right now. That whole argument of, oh, it's early, don't even worry about it. Yeah, that's not true anymore, guys. We're more than 50 games into the season. Hell, even the Toronto Blue Jays are worried about it themselves. That's why they're literally having these meetings. And they know that if they don't figure this thing out right now, option two is gonna happen. Basically, what I'm saying here, folks, is that this next month of baseball is crucial. Yes, it's crucial for this season, but it's also crucial for seasons to come. If we can't win with this team that we have right now, with all of these guys, Guerrero and Bichette and all of these dudes, then what is our identity? Fingers crossed that meeting did something and kicked these boys into high gear, because it's now or it's never. But guys, let me know what you think about all this in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and go Jays go.